We're back. Tubbs, what are you doing? So happy Saturday night, everybody. So,
Story kids.
the last time we spoke to you guys as a pairing was September 21st, 2023. And
Fuck off. It's been that long?
so yeah, Tubbs, is just like yesterday, right? So yeah, like we're in the magical number 2024 now. So firstly, Happy New Year. Happy Halloween. Happy Christmas. Happy anything else we fucking missed in the last 4 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, how is everybody? And Tubbs, I know how you are. You're a degenerate midget, but anyway.
So you've told me every day for the last 5 to 6 months.
Yes, and you still don't get it because you're too small. It just goes over your head. Anyway, hello chat. I'm glad to see you. Do you ever get that feeling, Tubbs, when you've been gone for so long that people will forget and they won't come back?
You know, I genuinely had the same feeling. I was like, oh, will they still remember the magic we used to bring? Oh, I don't know. And even like, I even wore the yellow hoodie for John, like, you know.
Well, we'll have to see if he's in the chat now. But anyway,
He's
guys,
probably not even there.
Great to have you here. If you're here, thank you. And of course, you all know the situation. It's out sick and all that stuff. And just delighted to be here, basically.
Yeah.
So Mick says, get in. Well, get in. Are you calling children to get in from being outside or something? I don't know.
Get in.
In here, you little bollocks. Gap After Dark, Okar Studio Raid.
Story.
Mick says, woof.
Whoa.
Baz says, hey, Gap. Hey, Baz. Jared Kane
Story,
is here.
Baz.
Took a moment out of his going through every
Jared.
price up in Dublin to say hello. Evening, Brian Tubbs in chat. Gary Force is here. G-Force.
G-Force,
Hey,
my dude.
Brian,
How are you? I'm side-eyeing to this. What am I doing? I'm out of practice, Brian. I'm out of practice. I'm here.
No matter what way you twist the camera, you'll still be small.
Yeah, I'm just moving.
Smith Lord says, been a while.
Smitty, story kid.
Tubbs has hit puberty yet.
I got a fucking haircut though. You should have seen me, Brian, before fucking. What day are we now? Saturday. It's yesterday. My beard was down here. My fucking hair was long. I hadn't fucking got a haircut in 4 months. And yeah, it was fucking. I was turning into like a proper little hobbit, like, you know.
Anyway, so I think Smith Lord Tubbs is in a consistent state of puberty. I don't think he ever gets out of it.
I don't think I ever left it, Smith Lord.
Rolando, hello, Rolando.
Can I point out one more thing? Is it right?
You can.
It's 2024, and I am still tipping the cap with no cap.
But no one tipped the cap yet.
I've been doing this since we started. I don't know what the fuck this is actually, by the way.
Guys just saying hi to each other. Yeah, so fucking awesome, man. Hey, Rolando. There you go. Now you can keep your cap, Tubbs.
Story manga.
And I also got a haircut, but you don't see me having a big song and dance about it.
James, how are you, sir?
The survivor of the great tram pushing. Hey, everyone, hope you're keeping all well. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. It's Lewis, like I just said tram. Ram your tram. Nicola and James. Gat says hello to Orlando. G-Force Sai. Manga Man. Excuse me. Chris says, I'll try this joke here as Matt is soft and didn't read it last night. Oh, God.
TJC story kid.
Make the doom gloom music. It's been a while. I do plan to do a new intro as well. One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. We'll roll back into it slowly. What's the day that we ease back in?
Jono is here and he called you Santa's little
I'm wearing it for you, Jono. The old yellow that you love.
Tip the cap to all the chat. Tubbs, you're going to have to come on with a cap.
Don't be a dick.
I'm not. You're just a little dickhead.
Oh, no. Oh, and also, do you remember, like, all of 2023, it was like PlayStation 5 constantly, the running joke, yeah? I've downgraded, man.
PS4,
yeah.
My
PlayStation 5 joypad's broke. I have not played my PlayStation 5 properly in months.
Smittlord says, I got some woke Motu figures the other day. I got them and he. As opposed to He-Man. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's just
good.
like Michael Jackson. I like it. TGC,
I was about to say, how woke are we talking here? Like, but I got the joke. Yes.
Rolando says, Gat, Mick, Baz, G4, Jared, Smittlord, Manga, Vandanga, TGC, and Jonathan. So they're all doing listing out everybody. Smittlord said, fuck me, Elton's let himself go. Elton never lets himself go, if you know what I'm saying.
He always has a firm grip.
A firm grip. Oh, Christ. Already been
He
pulled
doesn't
back
like to spill the yogurt, like, you know.
Tubbs, you get sponsored by Coca-Cola. We should be at this fucking point, like.
I said it, we were laughing a while ago. Brian sent me a picture. Well, not a picture, actually. It was on the Twitter group about Supermax. And I was laughing. I was saying, it's like, we're starting later than usual. We're either going to be fucking juiced up on fucking caffeine and ready to rock, or we're both going to be sleep 20 minutes into the show, like, you know.
I would never do that to the chat. I would never fall asleep on them.
I mean, I can't promise nothing, you know.
I mean, like, if you do that, I can do this. Just like before, guys.
2024 and he's still got jokes, kids. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta have jokes, got nothing else. Aside of my definitely good looks. Jumpy McClunky, evening folks. Welcome
story.
to the chat. I absolutely love that username. It's class. Jared saying hello to everybody as well.
Everyone in the chat.
TJC Jumpy. Tubbs, did no one tell you Jippo haircuts are so 2023?
Dude, this is not a Jippo haircut, right? What happened was, right? Look, I'll explain to you. I got a proper haircut. It's like, but my fringe is long. And I wash my hair. So now it's just a
usually
big floppy
when
mess.
you say proper haircut, they cut your fringe as well, like.
Oh, it took a fucking while as well. It wasn't like a 5-minute haircut. It was like a good 45 minutes to get rid of the amount of hair on my head. Like,
I suppose, like, when you're cutting someone's hair that's that small, you really need to.
No, but it's okay because my brother is like as small as I am, so he's at head. Well, he's only about 2 inches bigger than me, though.
Bringing everyone
John's not that much taller, you know.
Anyway, he is, but anyway, we'll move on. Jumpy McClunky. I like that. Just all the guys saying hi to each other. I'm going to fly through those because we've got some stuff to discuss. We've got some Art Corner this week, Tubbs.
I do.
We have some, what's the word I'm looking for? Comics to talk about. Although, Tubbs being a perfect example of a 2024 bitch, didn't read the book everybody is talking about this week.
It's not the fact. I explained this to you, right? And I know I'm not supposed to blame my ADHD for this, but anyone that has ADHD knows. What happened was, right, I was reading the comic Brian sent me, and then a fucking notification popped up on my phone. I was like, oh, I'll check that out. I'll go back to the comic. And then 2 a.m. this morning, I was still down a YouTube rabbit hole. So, yeah. But I'm not allowed to blame my condition.
No.
As I said. I will get to it, though.
The Tubbsy Bubsy tried to grow his hair in order to be a fraudulent, taller Shetland pony rider.
Dude, I mean, look, I was trying some new shit, you know what I mean, into the end of last year, like, so I would grow it out and see could we reform Wham, you know, but, you know, there was no Eltons willing to take me on.
Well, you might be found asleep in a toilet or something as well, like, yeah, let's not go there.
That's why I wasn't allowed to do the fucking thing. Apparently it's frowned upon.
We're selling dodgy Christmas trees last month, mate.
Jeez, I'm fucking still fucking floored that it's been fucking September. I fucking didn't realize it was so long.
G4 said, I'm interested to see how many minis Mick has in his Art Corner backlog.
Mm-hmm.
We may have some minis tonight. Mick says, I have a few in stock. Smittlord says, do you remember that bit in Snatch where they go coursing? Tubbs' hair looks like an extra from that scene. Gotta take a shot.
And do you know what the mad thing is? You would think I'd be sitting there going, oh man, why is everyone fucking slagging me? Man, I fucking miss this shit, man. They're fucking keep throwing them. I fucking absorb that shit into my face, like.
Your self-deprecation doesn't work as well, does it? Blue Sasquatch, hey dude. Hey, Forte Blue. Okay, so I've gotten to the bottom of the chat, which is always tough to do.
See?
So, like I said,
Good run.
So, just a little chat here about what we're going to do with the show going forward. So, every week, we're going to be on a Saturday night in future at 10:15, right after the Vern show, as was on before me, and we're going to do every second week, which works for both of us. So, like me personally, health wise and stuff, every week probably isn't feasible. So every second week we're going to be here, and that allows us as well to go places on a Saturday night as well every second week. So yeah, we're going to be here every second week.
Balance it between your life, buddy.
And yeah, we keep up, as you said, your work-life balance. But yeah, so like the show isn't really going to change too much. I can't imagine, unless Tubbs does something bad.
I mean, what are we now? Like 100 and fucking. We're like fucking.
This would have been the 110th episode.
Yes. So basically,
I'm not gonna.
How bad can it get? You know what I mean?
I'm not going to number the episodes anymore either. So
yeah, we're just
every week we're going to have different themes. So
yeah, we hit the milestone now. We're just here to fucking have fun.
Like Smithlord said, you've no excuse now for doing Arc Corner every 2 weeks. Gives me a chance.
Now the funny stories I read about Arc Corner is for me personally anyway. I was telling Brian this. I had like massive procrastination and a fucking massive block. I didn't draw for. I was drawing, but I wasn't drawing anything of substance for weeks. And the minute Brian texted me there like last week, so I think we're going to go back next week. I was like, oh, okay. I need to start getting my shit together. And then like that, it started rolling again. So yeah, this show is definitely the catalyst for my fucking.
Oh, it's my fault. Okay, that's fine.
No. You making me productive is a good thing, buddy. You know.
Smithlord said, I have 4 months of midget jokes just to get out, especially as I've curbed calling Teds a rent boy. I think I think you told 4 months worth of midget jokes.
I think there's going to be a lot of abuse thrown on this episode tonight. A lot of like people who need to get their shit out.
Nick says groovy. Nick says, how are you feeling, Briansy? I'm on my feet. I'm not lying down. I'm 6 foot under, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, good. I'm fine.
You're made from different salt, as I said to you, buddy.
Not of the earth, I'd say. Smithlord, it's me and Scuba going to Lego Brick Festival, Blackpool, Norbreck Castle on the 6th of April, if you fancy it. Smithlord's every 2 weeks. Yeah, I read that one. Might be available for that. Gap After Dark. Can't you see my chat, G-Force? Did I do something wrong? Okay, I don't know. But yeah, so that's the plan for going forward anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we had segments before. We have segments today.
We have the things.
So Tubbs, have you got anything for show and tell? And you guys can tell me your show and tells in the chat as well. So
yeah, I actually have. I have more put away, but was pointless showing everything tonight. I can kind of just.
I'll make you bigger.
Yeah, go on. But I got some stuff over the Christmas and New Year. I kind of splashed out for my birthday because I said, you know, fuck it, man. Do you know what I mean?
And I haven't seen these actually. So go on.
Yeah, because I said to you, it's like, I mean, you know, I've often said it's like, you know, because I'm very selective with what I purchase. But every now and again, something comes along where I'm going, fuck it, I don't care how much it costs, I want to get it. But I was looking for anyone that knows me or has been in this chat knows that I'm like a huge DC fan, and one of my favorite villains is Mr. Freeze. So we get him there. He's the McFarlane Mr. Freeze. Now I will say one thing about him: he's a deadly cool figure, like he's a fucking savage looking figure. But the color palette is. I reckon I could custom this guy. You know, I really could learn how to custom with this. Might be my first custom one that I work on. And then he's got like the helmet and stuff and the gas tank on the back. But then I went one step further. And I got this bad boy.
See, that one now I like a lot more.
Like he's the fucking animated fucking one that fucking look at this. But you know what the cool thing about it is? Ta-da! His helmet, it detaches.
Nice.
But so they're basically the same figure, right here. They're the same figure. I'll just stop being a dick. Stop being a dick. There you go. But yeah, so I got 2 Mr. Freezes and I fucking love them. But McFarlane, like as I said, matches up well with my McFarlane stuff. But then, you know, Mr. Freeze here is like fucking the OG fucking animated series, which I think y'all know I love so fucking bloody much.
Much better looking.
So I got this one. And I took him out of the box because I fucking wanted to see him out of the box. And the cell shading on him is fucking good as well. Look.
Gosh, the eyes are brilliant.
Yeah, it's fucking some cool detail in him, dude. Like, I can't do it as well as you, but you know. But then I got Robin.
Oh, very nice. You haven't done
so he comes with like the pieces for the Condiment King and stuff like that. They all do actually. So he's there. Like I'm gonna eventually take him out of the box. But then I had to get myself a Batman as well.
Nice. Now that's a cool Batman actually. Like to look at that.
Like as you know, man, I love the animated series anyway. Like you know what I mean. But he comes with the arms. Now the only problem is when I was getting these, the Big Bang Comics, which were great by the way of getting these down to me and everything fucking in record time. Like, they had ran out of the Scarecrow, so I couldn't complete the Build-A-Figure. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for the Scarecrow, see if I can find him in the wild or something. But and there's a Two-Face. They've announced the Two-Face animated series is coming out now as well. So yeah, I'm definitely, if I can manage it, if figures don't start like going up in crazy prices like we've seen fucking McFarlane's jumping to like 40 quid and stuff.
I think though that was only one.
that was for that gold range for the it wasn't Crisis. It was for one of the
label and exclusive to their fucking website as well.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. If these stay the price they're at now, I mean, I'll shell out for, because I have like the original red cards in Jim Gordon, Ra's al Ghul, and a Robin. But if I can get like the Joker and maybe a couple of the villains, I might just spend my time buying the villains line for this one. But but overall, I'm very happy with those boys and really fucking dig the animated series. Like, I mean, fucking, I spent the whole Christmas just like fucking like, I think I watched the entire 62 episodes they have on Netflix twice. Like,
Jesus,
you know, because I was just there. You know me, man. I'm a cartoon dude. If I can't get my brain working, it's cartoons ahoy. Like,
once you're comfortable and you're watching something, and
it's something I like. You know what I mean?
I'll just stay here.
Like, I've watched the Heart of Ice episode like on its own like 6 fucking times, and then I've watched the 2-parter for the Harvey Dent Two-Face kind of origin 2-parter like a rake of times as well. Like, so I just there's certain episodes I love more than others, obviously, but yeah, anything animated series. But this baby here is a gem now that I'm delighted I have.
So
what did you get?
We'll go into the chat before I show up.
Yeah,
my thing. I only one thing anyway. So, Mick says last thing I got was the premium DNA Porky Pig from Battletoads. Haven't got a chance to open it yet. Have a few third-party Transformers on the way.
Have you got the third one yet?
No, he's not even been released yet for a good while. I'd say. Simon says, in line of this show, my last 3 Marvel Legends pickups were Power Princess, Crystar, and Blade, all mint. Yeah, they're 3 fantastic figures, dude. Connor's here. Howdy, all. Great to have the boys back. Great to have you back, Connor. How are you getting on, my friend? Jono says that Crystar is a proper awesome figure. So yeah, something about translucent figures. I don't know. He looks class as well.
Yeah, was that the one you had with the see-through?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. It was a pretty fucking cool figure, man.
I read some of the comic as well. It's pretty good as well. From
that character, like.
Yeah. Like Crystar and his Crystal Warriors. It's very like He-Man actually. What's up, Connor? Everyone's saying hello to Connor. Yeah, John, with LEDs, that thing comes alive. Yeah, the way they're lit up.
That's right. You had you were shining lights through them as well. Is actually pretty cool. Like.
Amazing. Like, evening, Connor. FF, you know, you never wank alone. Who said that? Jumpy jump.
Said what?
Jumpy jump up. Fuller's Figures says evening Sai. Oh, after jumping there. Cat is after jumping and mad. Where have I gone? This happens sometimes. Performance issues, Tubbs.
Oh yeah, come here, man. It's fucking. We're
You
bound to
missed,
have some.
you missed the joke there, like so. I'm disappointed.
Because I was putting my fucking my Victor Freeze away.
Who said? See them after going back now. Okay. Jonathan says, "Sorry, I was thinking of the lights. Those Black Series Holo figures come with him, but then you have to buy a Black Series figure, Jonathan." For a second, I thought Tubbs was wearing a gold robe, and my dreams were almost fulfilled.
Salacious, the story
Not to
kid.
be Salacious will dream again. Hey, Salacious.
Yeah, me and Salacious made sweet love there over the month of November.
That wasn't too long ago, was it?
That wasn't actually, man. That was literally the end of November, if I remember correctly. 27th, I think it was. Salacious
has been on live stream since.
I think I've been on one.
I think we've been on more live streams in the last 3 months than we have on our own. Like so.
I think I jumped on 1 or 2. I think, but yeah. So I've been. I won't lie to you. I've been watching a lot of TV and playing video games. That's what I've been doing.
You'll have to look up to see make top of the league up. Nobody wins the league in January, Connor. The first wave is the original Batman the Animated Series. The second wave is the new Batman Adventures.
Yeah, it's a new Batman Adventures, which I don't really mind though, Smithy man, because I want the Two-Face anyway. Like that want the Harvey Dent with the blue scale face. Like I always loved that version. And just even trying to find it in the original red cards nowadays, it's fucking hard to get unless you're paying like crazy money for it. So if I can get one, even if it's the Batman Adventures, I'd gladly take it.
I could do with one for Multiverse Joker Sonar too.
Yeah, the Sonar version, yeah.
David McConnell Rome. Those are cool figs.
Thanks, bud.
Salacious, is that a new drink? Jonathan, I'd say those hollow
figures. Whatever do you mean?
I'd say those hollow figures will hit clearance soon, so I no one seems to be buying them. If they only hit clearance over here, we didn't even get them over here. G-Force, my lover from America. Two best friends. Super awesome gig. Hey, how's it going, dude?
Sorry, dude.
Besides Orlando, Super John. John is a super awesome geek, in case you didn't know, Tubbs. G-Force Gap, hey. Mango Danga, hey, Connor.
Yeah, there was a great show on that the other night, actually.
Which?
On the geek show.
Oh no, that's a different thing as well.
Oh yeah, okay. But I just remembered I thought it was. I heard Super Geek. I thought that was the geek show you were on.
No, the Geek Podcast. I think that was called.
Don't even listen to what I'm saying. You continue with the chat. I'm obviously spitting riddles out of my own fucking brain here, like.
Well, just John, say hello to everyone. Smithlord demands that you pronounce it Chris Star.
Chris Star.
Yeah, like when I did my review of that figure, someone came at me in the comments and like, you pronounced it wrong. I was like,
I would have said Crystar.
I was honest in the review and said I don't really know this character very well, so if I'm getting things wrong, I get things wrong. So,
how did you pronounce it? What did you say?
Crystar.
Yeah, Crystar. That's how I looked at the word and said that's Crystar.
It's spelled Krystar, like so.
So, but G-Force basically told us it's Crystar.
Crystar, yeah.
Yes.
Super.
We have been educated, Brian.
Yes, I have been educated.
We have been.
Well, when I do videos, I either set out to educate or be educated. So.
Hey, look, if we're all learning. It's all growth, right?
I always laugh at Connor's reviews because he does the G.I. Joe figures, and they come with a million different guns and stuff. And he's always getting comments from people like, "That's like an M4 with whatever reconnaissance area mission, whatever." God, it's like
you just fucking man.
So like I always say, like I'm not a gun nut, so I don't know what gun this is when I'm showing it off.
You just say it's a gun.
It fires bullets. That's all you need to know. If someone breaks one out, you better run.
It unalives folks, is what they say.
Hey, Smith Lord, Jared and Miriam. Hey, John, did I miss Miriam? Is she here as well? I'm nearly sure I didn't.
Is Miriam in the chat?
Anyway, she's in the chat. Hello.
Well, hello to you, Miriam.
Hey, John. Well, Jared is here anyway, so
Jared, yes.
You can pass it on for us. Subsags and Rumi. Delicious. Hey, TJC says. Hey, Gerard.
Stop doing that.
What are you doing, Tubbs? Play with your light.
It's the screensaver thing on the TV. It just keeps like going purple, and I want it to stay yellow, so it's brighter on said face. You know, it is not agreeing with me.
Cucumber Squad. I don't even want to go there. Connor says, Mr. Rumskin. Mick says, I was being nice. Fuck Connor now. Blocked now.
Blocked now, but you go yurt, I say.
Yeah, Miriam is here. Hey, Miriam, how's it going?
Story, Miriam.
Connor says, his sex. Salacious says, if anyone knows the Super Awesome Geek Show is a tad bit excitable tonight. He had sex last night for the first time. Well, in a long time, anyway. He texts me in the early hours, all excited to tell me. Salacious.
I would not expect any different from Salacious Rum.
Salacious is like the English Tubbs. And Tubbs is like
this is probably why we got on so well on his treatment, to be fair.
Hey, Miriam. Hey, Miriam. Salacious Rum. The lucky bastard. Oh, fuck me. Oh my God. I just see another.
What is the next one? You can see it before I can.
Read it out like so. Oh, Super Awesome Geek and the Lady of the Night. Kissy, kissy. I'm in a chair. Oh, like a
lads.
Hey, Blinky. Connor with one in. Okay, so my fucking.
See, I wore this hoodie now thinking I was being funny, right? So I said I wear the yellow hoodie for John because John loves it so much. Now it's getting too hot, and I have a damn fucking wife beater under it, like, so I have to keep it on.
Oh, put it away, Tubbs. Anyway, my show and tell.
Go to the show and tell.
I'm only putting up what I got in the last week because obviously
we can circle back as the show is going.
Not putting up everything that I got since September, so this week.
Well, I mean, I held stuff because I know you're probably going to buy more stuff than me. So it's like I'll have stuff to hold back for the next few weeks.
But what was I going to say? Shit, you threw me off now, you prick. Oh yeah, this might as well have been ordered last September though, because I think
is it a pre-order? Was it?
There's a pre-order from July, and I think they got it in the UK in November and probably earlier again in the States. This is from the Spider-Man animated series, the VHS series of Smythe.
Nice.
And Peter
Alistair
Parker.
Smythe. So is that the Peter Parker figure?
Yeah, Peter Parker.
Okay, yeah.
You see it there.
Oh, the deadly.
Well,
that 90s goodness, but
pretty cool. But that's all I got this week. I got more video games lately than action figures, to be honest.
I'm just after I'm after something after blowing my mind there. Normally when we have show and tell, I'll show something that's in a box. I'm like, oh, look what I got, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet. And you're like, look at the figure I took out of the box and I'm showing you in detail. We flipped the fucking the script on that one tonight.
No, but like that's because I haven't got a chance to open it yet.
But you were saying about video games, you have bought a rake of games.
John, I got that set on Hasbro Pulse. I pre-ordered it mid last year sometime. And we seem to be the stepchild of Hasbro Pulse because we got it last here in Ireland. Yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, I'm delighted to get it because I wanted those two for so long. Oh, come on, it was a video game. That's what she said.
So what video games did you get? Like you've been playing a ton, like
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection.
Okay, yeah.
Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
That you were saying that was like a prequel to 7, right?
Yeah, it came out on PSP before years ago. But this is like a remastered version of it, and it's they changed the combat to be the same as the recent Final Fantasy VII remake, so that it's not turn based like it's
You were saying that because we had this conversation before, but that like it was the turn based physics, like the combat physics, that always kind of turned me off playing the games because
I don't mind either, to be honest. Like so,
I just wasn't a fan of the turn based stuff, you know. And like I'm a God of War kid, like I'm gonna slashy fuck up shit. Like,
did you ever play Pokemon?
Yeah, I mean I did. I played Pokemon games as well, like you know.
They're
they're turn based. Like, I mean, no, I had played them, but it was just never a style that kind of drew me in. I'd play them for a small bit and I'd get bored of it after. But if it was when it becomes just like, you know, fucking going in and just openly fighting, that changes the game.
Mindless slash hack and slash, basically.
Yeah, basically God of War style. Go in and just fucking go nuts.
Delicious. I am a real. Super awesome. It had to happen to progress the story. Yeah, that's it. I'm a real boy and my name is Anakin.
Oh, Annie.
Another joke Matt didn't read last
we can't get into that.
Was it a lady of the night or a tranny room?
Or a tranny room.
That's awesome. We read that out. Lord, I got a Predator 2-pack. I've read this before. I cleaned this the other night. I got a Predator 2-pack from eBay, but it was just custom versions of Jimmy Savile and Bill Cosby. I'm disappointed there was no Ralph Harris there.
Oh my God.
Raging, I missed that Peter Parker. I missed that somehow. That shit, lads.
Yeah, because I pre-ordered the Scarlet Spider, which I have no idea when it's out, by the way. It's out soon, doesn't it?
I'd say like mid-February or the end of the month.
Okay, so within the next few weeks, like yeah.
Smitty, you have tickled me. No pun. Connor said, "Not saying I have a drug problem, but I drink Coke and Bill Cosby's house."
I mean, you might have a drug problem without knowing.
Noted. Play Diablo. Now it all makes sense. I get you now.
Brian, you're gonna find this funny because it's a story that never changes. Brian's there like I bought the Metal Gear Solid thing and I bought the prequel to Final Fantasy VII, and I'm there like playing Days Gone again. I like started a new game plus on like survival mode.
But I'm still playing RoboCop as well. I haven't started those two. RoboCop is fucking fantastic.
You said it was fucking cool, man. Actually, speaking of games, did you hear about the Indiana Jones game?
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer and everything.
And it's first person.
Yeah.
I expected it to be like an Uncharted style adventure.
But if you want to play an Uncharted style game, play Uncharted.
Yeah, I suppose, but no. But when they said it was coming out, I just heard like Indiana Jones. I assumed, it's gonna be like a third person game running around, through temples and things. And surprisingly, it wasn't. Well, you still do the same shit, but it's a first person game. But you know what one intrigued me, and I'm not. But you know me, I'm not like a Call of Duty guy. Like, but the first person survival horror Jurassic Park game looks fucking cool.
Oh yeah, you showed me that a few weeks ago as well. Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, I saw that and I was kind of going to see. That's something I reckon I could first person my teeth into.
Like, I think was it Jonathan was saying it yesterday that the people making it are the guys behind Wolfenstein, which is one of my favorite first person shooters.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, I remember playing Wolfenstein with my friend Phil years ago, on the PC and stuff, like the very first one. Like fucking when we were really well fucking younger, like, but and you even played the new ones, didn't you?
Well, the new ones is what I'm talking about, like.
Yeah. So they made those ones.
Yeah, I finished the first one. It's fucking savage again.
Fucking deadly.
This is horrible as well. Mick as well. He bought Prince of Persia, but the day before he got it, his Switch died.
Mick, man.
And I was just telling Tubbs yesterday, and saying to you guys, like, I got the demo and I thought it was excellent. If you have PS4 or 5 or whatever, there's a free demo up online for Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a hybrid of like the original side
like
scroller
and very first game, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Bridge Sands of Time with the original. It looks cool, like.
So Smitler or Jonathan says Smitler was that 2-pack made by Subpar 7. I did, Connor. Woke up feeling fine. The best thing now is I don't have to push the poo.
Push the poo.
Nice. You freed it up a bit, Phil. Mint carbonized rum from P&V Rum.
P&V Rum.
Joined the Monkey Lizard Army Diablo 4 clan guild with about 50 people that are part of the Monkey Lizard Army on Diablo. See, I'm terrible with online games because I can't commit to times and stuff. I'm very much a lazy single player gamer.
Yeah. Brian has seen firsthand what I'm like with online games. You've seen me rage quit in Fortnite.
No, don't even talk about it.
I'm not good. Like I can't do it. Like
anyone played that Pokemon with guns game that just came out? It looks awesome. What is the name of it? Sice has been playing the Tekken 8 demo. I meant to download that as well, actually.
Yeah, is that up now? Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was playing
because the
twins got Nintendo Switches off of Santa Claus this year, and I've been dipping my toes into some like Nintendo games now since they've got them. But Wrestling Empire now I'm gonna definitely buy.
Just bad. It's so good.
It's Joe, but Joe, it is. It's so bad, but it's one of those wrestling games. I feel that it's so bad, but so fucking ridiculous. I'll sink hours into it.
It just gets repetitive.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like all wrestling games. It's like all fighting games in general. They become repetitive after a while. Like,
TJC said I had to fix a Nintendo Switch today. And speaking like of Nintendo Switches, there's all horror stories because I got mine out there last week, the week before. I said this in the chat, but you probably didn't hear.
Yeah. That was it. Your Joy-Con exploded, right?
I opened the cover case. Now I haven't dropped it. It's been in the same spot for fucking ages. I just opened it, and the orange side, the whole fucking back frame of it was all cracked and broken. And one of the switches for
but they're flimsy, aren't they? The ones that come with it.
That was broke as well. So I sent it off to Nintendo, and they came and collected it, fixed it, and it's on its way back to me already.
Sent it fucking back, like. And what happened? Mix one? Did the whole thing just die?
What do you mean?
Did like the actual Switch itself, like?
Did it just die? It was just Joy-Con itself.
No, it said Mix one just completely
just died. I think, yeah.
And the worst thing about the Switches, dude, is they're not fucking easy. They're not cheap to replace either. Like,
get a fucking case for it, anyway.
Nintendo with their crazy prices they never drop.
Is it the same as the other ones, Smitlord? I've been looking at it.
I mean, I was never an Assassin's Creed fan, right? Because I played the first one and it bored the shit out of me. I remember you told me, you said, no, go back and play like the second and third one. It gets better from there. Like
the Ezio trilogy is amazing. Like,
and I don't think I dug back into them properly until Black Flag.
That was the first one on PS4.
It was the pirate one, like, do you know what I mean? And I played a bit of it and I liked it, but what was the last? Was it Odyssey?
Odyssey is the one in Egypt, I think.
In Egypt, like that one now. Do you know, like I played it, and it was actually quite good.
Odyssey is the one in Greece, I think, actually.
Yeah, the Roman soldiers and all that.
Yeah.
And it was good. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it, but then I heard that it was like Valhalla wasn't great either, was it?
No, I didn't like it.
So like I heard it for like, I mean, as I said, there's fans that love all of them, but for me they seem to be very hit and miss games with what they're trying. But they're trying different shit all the time. So you know what I mean? You know, it's going to land or it's not. You know.
Jumpy says Oblivion could swap from first to third person in the game. That was years ago. Just lazy developers nowadays. I do remember that. I played that myself as well. Skyrim, I think you could do it.
They did that as well with Skyrim, and they did it with the Battlefield and Star Wars games as well, didn't they? To give you the option to switch between.
I think with that though, neither one was great. Whereas I'd rather like they focus on one really good perspective.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know me. Like, I mean, I play first person game more if it's a horror because I find it more immersive when it's first person and horror. Call of Duty's I was never a big fan. I'll play them and stuff if they're there, but it wouldn't be my games. Like I'm a third person gamer. I love a good story game. Like
Carbon Monkey is a thing of beauty. We need to revisit Aliens again. It sounds like a cult to me, that, John, so I'll pass. I'll stick to playing Ghost Recon with Terry and Shabby because Shabby is fucking hopeless and it's funny. Yes, Terry, we do. Predator Hunting Grounds is fun too. Ways of the Sith. Hey, dude. How's it
Story
going?
Ways. How are you, kid?
How you getting on, my friend? I think I have to. Ways of the Sith. Yeah, Predator Hunting Grounds is mint. Oh, it's a fucking jumping on me again, the cunt. Use my French. What the friends? Is that the one where you're looking for
He's part of the Savile crew, isn't he?
Would make a game like that. How good would that be? Sorry, fucking chairs acting to go. Smitty, it's definitely a cult. You have to naked and get all pervy. On the upside, we've brought back Prima Noctra. I was playing it at my desk and I dropped it on a folder and it then froze. And when I reset it, then the blue screen of death kept going on.
Oh, fucking sickening, man. It's not fucking worse, man. I swear to God, when like your shit breaks like that, like.
Mick says got better from Assassin's Creed 2 onwards. Bubsy.
Yeah, I heard that. Right, dude. That it was fucking like the first one I did. I used to remember I played the first one. I remember my friend Phil was like, "Why don't you like it?" I was like, "Well, like you climb to the top of a roof, you jump down, you pick someone's pocket, you fuck off to the corner, and then you just rinse and repeat." It just seemed very repetitive, really, really fast.
Yeah,
but then a lot of games I played to this day.
Yeah, but like when you sneak through crowds and murder people without them knowing and stuff.
See, I didn't give it a chance to get there. That was the problem. You know, I just was like, this is fucking
boring.
You were
just doing the shit follow missions and stuff.
Yeah,
Mirage,
so I was just doing that. It bored me. So
Mirage is a mix between the original style games and newer, more RPG focused ones. It's pretty good, but Black Flag is still the best for me. It's the black sleeve tattoo that adorns my right arm.
I mean, to be fair, in Black Flag, like I did enjoy like steering the ships around and fucking jumping through the jungle and the trees and shit. I did just jumping off roofs and murdering fuckers. Like
I kind of like that when you're going across the sea and they're all
yeah, it was cool. It was different.
You all start fucking singing and the thing and everything.
And I remember when I got it, I was kind of going, I was like, oh man, if fucking instead of all the Assassin's Creed games were like this, I'd probably like them more. And it turns out they were all like that.
The Colonies one was good, warding off.
Yeah.
Was that Assassin's Creed 3? Oh, that's the one we played a Native American.
Was I'm trying to think because there was Assassin's Creed 1, 2. Was Bloodline? Am I making that up?
Assassin's Creed 2 had kind of a sub trilogy as well.
Okay, so that was the trilogy attached to that.
Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood.
Yes, okay. So maybe it was those two I played.
The first one had Altair in it. Or Altair.
I have to go back. They all kind of bled into each other after a while for me, like, you know.
Ways to say. Snidler says Assassin's Creed 3 was a bit shit, as it shows in the American experiment.
Like it'll just tell you who, like where my head lands. Right, it was like most of the people I knew were playing like Assassin's Creed, yeah. I was over here playing Prototype.
That wasn't a bad game either, though.
I fucking loved it, dude. My mate Phil keeps saying to me every time Halloween is coming up, right, he'll send me a picture of Alex Mercer. And he'd be like, this year you're going to do the costume. I'm like, I'll do it. I promise to do it.
Prototype was just pure, like, superhero power fantasy. There was nothing to it, like.
Do you know what it was? It was like a mix of, it was like a fucking, what was it? It was like a mix of fucking basically Spider-Man and Infamous, basically.
And they made a second one, and it was rubbish.
Yeah, and it wasn't as good, do you know what I mean? But the first one I loved, do you know what I mean? I had the two of them there still. Like.
Is doing a pirate game with all that same gameplay tubs.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Basically.
Basically. It had potential, but the glitches ruined it. Ways high.
I'm a wrestling game fan, dude, so glitches to me, unless they crash the game and shut the game and down, you can't play it. But when glitches happen in wrestling games, I fucking love it. It makes it way better. Like, just funny.
There you go. There was the ship combat gameplay from Black Flag expanded up into a full game. Oh, what's the name of it though? I can't remember. Anyway.
Am I gone deaf or are you gone very quiet?
Can you hear me now?
God, barely.
What?
Oh yeah. It's definitely my hearing, so it's gone bonkers.
And everyone else in the chat hear me fine? Or is it just Tubbs?
It's probably just me.
That's what I thought. It might be cool. It was from a small height from my desk onto the table label. Yeah. Tubbs, don't laugh. Like, that's awful.
Oh, no. I was fucking laughing at something else. Not the comment.
My Switch broke, Tubbs.
I didn't even see the comment. I was laughing at something else I made.
Table level.
Um,
Smith Lord says, Predator, Nonce Hunter. You make a character look like that undercover cop in South Park and catches nuts. The famous one for DLC. I think Rockstar would make that. Rockstar from about 15 years ago would definitely make that. I don't think so now. They're too
For which?
concerned with Nonce Hunter.
Oh, yes. I thought you said Rockstar would make a good Predator game. That's what I thought you said.
Read the comment yourself. Can you see it?
Yeah, Predator, Nonce Hunter, yeah.
At the end, though.
Oh, at the end. Oh, Rockstar could make that. Oh, so I wasn't hearing things.
No. Fucking hell.
And I need to get my fucking hearing checked fucking for that one.
Like, development hell for years, mate. Definitely wait for reviews. G4 says, bunch of gaming nerds, play with your dollies like real men.
We love both of them. You can't you just love both?
Black Flag was the last Assassin's Creed game I played. I gave up, and I loved Black Flag.
I mean, I'm not a big huge.
Hello there.
Sorry, I'm not a big huge like Assassin's Creed nut job for the games and stuff, but I do recommend digging into the newer ones, dude.
Smithlord is ranked as put down all of them there.
Smithlord has missed this, hasn't he? Like
now, Unity, Syndicate, and Origins, I would say.
Okay, Brotherhood I have played.
Odyssey is awesome. I loved Odyssey. Valhalla I didn't like. Anyway, I'm not going through them all. So.
Jesus fucking Christ, there's so many that I haven't even touched.
And then there's all the shitty fucking cheap ones as well, like
the PSP versions and the
Pod Racing Palpatine. So once I get through the comments, we'll move on to a very popular thingy, Pod Racing Palpatine. I hear you fine and was deaf. Speak closer to the robot penis, Brian. Can you hear me?
I'm telling you, dude, it must be my hearing.
Am I going deaf? But like, you wouldn't hear yourself if you were going deaf.
See, this is the problem. See, like, because I'm not wearing a headset or nothing, right? It's I can hear myself pure loud because I'm obviously in the room with myself and I can hear myself speaking. But then it's fucking ears, man, huh? Who needs them?
Lord is a huge Assassin's Creed nerd.
Yes.
What is thy bidding, master?
Take off your pants.
Connor, I like this a lot. Why is Connor talking about his different air conditioner settings? AC1, AC2.
That is fucking good.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's really good.
So, another thing that I like a lot is art. And I've got some to show you guys. Art Corner is officially back.
Yes.
So we're going to start off with a banger. Or that's what she said. Here's my art. So a bit different from normal. I was cleaning out my mum's garage and came across this I painted in 1996. 28 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Shivers because I remember those years. Now, can I figure out how to share screen again?
Just we'll roll with it, buddy.
Okay, I can.
Brian you get there. It's all teething problems, kids. First night back and all that shit.
From Manga Fandanga, aka Sai.
Come on, Sai.
You see?
So how many years old is this?
28 years ago.
Fuck.
You see?
I can see it. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm gone. Sorry, Dave. How are you, man? Happy New Year's to you, bud. I'm gone deaf and I'm fucking going blind.
Hold on, I'll try and make it bigger.
It's the joy of the 40s, kids.
You
stretch it out one more time if you can. Don't make it filthy.
You know what's fucked up? It actually fucking. Hold on, I'll have to promote this. It made the. There it is. There now.
Okay, yeah. See, I can see it much better here now. That's fucking cool, dude.
That's absolutely
And
class.
so I'm assuming this is like young Sai that drew this, right?
Well, 28 years younger than
Younger
I am.
Sai.
How small I'm gonna click into it. So
Just a
fucking weird.
talented fucker you are, Simon, Mr. Manga Fandanga.
And I don't know. Hey, David.
Shower David with the love.
Yep.
But
Sure.
yeah,
All
man,
the love.
manga dude, like fucking like do you know what I love is because obviously this is from like way
Bring on the
earlier.
art.
It's
Groovy.
like you see Sai's progression through this picture to where he is now. Was this still a fucking banger from 28 years ago?
It's fucking tiny. Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
Okay, so next. I haven't looked at this yet, so first 3 custom
Well
Cobra
done, Sai.
Claw. This is Gary Force.
Gary Force.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, it makes it small when I actually click into it. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Making sure I have the right thing.
See, I love all this stuff because I couldn't do this if I tried.
No, me neither. I was Simon said he was 23 when he
20 fucking 3, Jesus, dude, yeah.
I'm gonna go through all the comments properly anyway in a minute.
Yeah.
So this is by G-Force.
The G-Man is always fucking delivering cool fucking builds, like.
Different stuff, like it's
always. I mean, this is what this show is, man. This show is just an amalgamation of different shit.
So yeah, it's a custom Cobra Claw, is what we're looking at.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, and that's really, really cool.
So G4 is a proper custom fucking builder to the core, so like
custom
like,
fucking builder.
But here's a test I want, right? I want to see. Do you ever see those old sandwich makers, right? You ever see them?
Okay.
The ones you put down and they make toast and stuff. I want to see G-Force take one of them, right, and just turn it into a snow speeder, like.
Okay,
so make some Star Wars out of it.
So this is a Yamaha snowmobile. They turned a Yamaha into this for Snow Job, which is a G.I. Joe classified figure.
Snow Job.
Yes.
I love it.
Entendres there.
Oh, completely. There's 2 that come to mind. Massive amounts of fucking cold head or fucking snorting out shite up your nose is like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone having no job.
Oh, I was kind of a fucking like Joy getting a blowjob in the snow.
And obviously, I was only taking the fucking piss.
That's where I went with it.
That's class, G-Force. Fair play, man.
Yeah, man, fucking hell. Like as I said, I love custom shit because I can't do it. Like I've never tried, obviously, but I can't do custom stuff like to that level. So I love seeing people do it. Like it's fucking cool.
Big up to Connor as well for sending me the dick pic message. Seems my messages were up on the screen. And Waze spotted it. Waze was the only one looking for messages.
Connor's message.
Good thing I wasn't talking straight about him because he would have caught me out. Like, but yeah, that's fucking class. G-Force, top work.
Always a great job, man. And like as I said, we say it before time on this show, man. Bangers. Are we on to mixed minis?
Now I've seen some of these earlier already, and wow, is all I will say. So this is the first one. Excuse me. Now remember, these are like tiny size.
For anyone that doesn't know, these are like fucking miniatures. Like these are fucking hand painted miniatures. Like so, the level of detail that goes into these is bloody mental. Like
crazy. Now that is impressive, right? But the next one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Let's check this out.
Wow.
So I thought this was like just a thing on its own. And it turns out it's not.
Is that on the back of something?
Look at that.
Oh, it's on a fucking staff, like.
Someone's holding that, like.
I thought it was fucking Tinkerbell coming back from a night out, like.
Tinkerbell, like, for fuck's sake. Wow.
With the keys in hand, trying to get in home.
I've been there, Tubbs.
Look up at the top. Look. She's there, fucking langified, coming in with the keys, trying to get back in for a sleep. We all know Tinkerbell is a skank, like, so.
I think you probably have done this as well. When you're trying to get in home, you're drunk or whatever, and your hands are full, and you're trying to find the key, and then the worst part is when you drop the keys.
I was so drunk one night when I lived in my mum's back in my earlier days, like that. My mother woke up the next day to put the fucking rubbish out into the bin, and she came back to the door, and like it looked like Freddy Krueger was trying to get in the fucking door. So I was so drunk, I was trying to fucking get the key in the hole, and in the hole, I was fucking ripping the door to shreds, cut it, left marks all over the shop, and wrecked the door. Like, Sambuca's not good, kids, right? It blinds you.
Anyway, that we've got
anyways
miles off track here, but makes that absolutely phenomenal work. Again, like, fucking crazy, like.
This is what I love about the balance of the shows, right? When I go off on tangents and start to go fucking up the hill, and Brian just reins me back in.
But the funny thing is, I started and you just went too far with it.
Yeah, but you always kind of, even if you started, you always kind of go, all right, put him back over here, and we get back, sail the ship, Assassin's Creed style, as they said. Make fucking bloody fucking deadly, man.
Look, it's a ginger, and the thing is making off with its soul. I apologize to anyone who was ginger in the chat. I mean,
do you though?
No, not at all. I apologize for absolute. No, I'm not even going to talk the way that gobshite talks. Got the haircut down though as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Really, really cool. And this is another one then.
And now we're on to mini Lex Luger. Lex Luger?
Lex Luger?
Luthor. I was meant to say Lex Luthor with the green fucking crypto suit. But clearly I went with a wheelchair bound wrestler, so that's not nice.
It's a techno green goblin.
Yes.
There you go. But no, this is a class figure. So it looks like it probably is something like Space Marine. I know Jono and Mick obviously know or know everything about these.
Again, it blows my mind with the level of detail every time, man.
Mm. It's just the coloring as well, though.
Mick, how are you getting in? So, like, even with the armor up on top of like the head section, right?
The return of
there's like the crevices in between behind the helmet. Like, how are you getting in there? Like, how the fuck are you getting? What are you using to paint that? Like,
maybe he has a little tubs to get into the crevices.
Oh man, that could be my job, right?
That's so cool.
Because like Ant-Man just get inside the fucking insides of it. So wait, that's going way dirtier than I meant it.
But yeah, so I believe
getting
you have
inside his insides, sir.
I believe you have something actually as well, yeah.
Huh?
I said I believe you have something too.
I do. It's the first full piece I've drawn in weeks. Because I couldn't fucking get my brain working because I was procrastinating and just going down YouTube rabbit holes. But
oh, hold on.
Yeah, so.
Dave, thank you so much. Tubbs got to go to the last Hard Knocks wrestling event in Limerick. Stephen, the lads put on a hell of a show. Give the lads a plug. Yes, so thank you first of all, David. That's
so wait, is Hard Knocks gone?
Huh?
Is the Hard Knocks shows gone from Limerick now?
No, he said he went to the last one, as in.
Oh, from the end of the year. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, go check out Hard Knocks Wrestling. They have a show on Facebook and stuff. And I've been to one of their shows too, and it's fucking awesome. I know there's some in the chat now who will joke, oh, fucking wrestling. But when you go see it live, it's totally different. And you really
fucking. I've been meaning to get back in because Steve, for anyone that doesn't.
Plug.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Steve Savage is actually my blood-related cousin. So fucking, he's been actually asking me to come in and stuff, and I've been promising, but we're going to make it work at some point. Yeah, or I'll just go in and drop him in the ring. We'll see what happens. You know, it's a new year after all.
But thanks very much for that, Dave.
Yeah, well sound, Dave.
Yes. So, Tubbs, your art.
Oh yeah, so I've got my art to show. Um, this one what was I saying?
Your art.
Yes, there we go. Yeah,
Art is
see,
art,
this is
my
why Brian
friends.
runs the show, babes. Because imagine if I was left the keys to the kingdom, it'd be I wouldn't fucking what's happening. But anyway, oh yeah. So basically, I went with a DC as usual because DC is kind of the thing I love.
And
Um,
make it a
I
bit
wasn't
more.
going to though. I was actually going to go with a Marvel-based design, but I've half finished that, so that could be like the next show's one.
Did
But
I not give you
yeah,
something? Did I not suggest something to you a few weeks ago or a
you
week
did, and
ago?
I've half done that as well. So
Oh,
like,
okay,
there's
okay,
half
okay.
piece. This is what I mean is I've started pieces. Like I've started
Mm.
a Predator one. I've started like a Wolverine and Deadpool one. Um, I've started a few, and then there's the wrestling one that Brian suggested to me, Fusion Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I get that one done as well. So I'll have a new piece anyways for the next show. But this week's one is it's kind of a mix of like Hush, Batman, and the animated series style. I think that's kind of what I went with.
Oh, very, very nice, my friend.
Yeah, so the
Mhm.
gargoyle is my favorite part of it.
That is really cool. Yeah,
Like
the
that, but
different shine on it and everything.
it's yeah, it's kind of it's my first piece out in weeks, so I'm happy with how it turned out. But it also it also taught me that you can forget simple things like blending and color tones when you haven't done it in a while. So it's like, oh yeah.
Oh,
So there's like I went
so
with red lightning on the back end of a tower and the cape and Batman and the tower and boom.
that is
Yeah.
cool.
So
I
that's
love the light. I
but
love the lighting on the gargoyle as well. It's fucking
now
class.
I was going to go with a blue like a blue like blue sky and the lightning and stuff, but then I was thinking there's a lot of blue in the cape and stuff.
Yeah, well, kind of
So
with
it
the
would just get
glare.
lost in it, So I just
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
I go
yeah.
fucking red.
It wouldn't
Like the
blend as
animated
well. Like,
series is like a lot of red sky. So, in most of the pieces you'd see for it, like so, yeah, I just kind of fucking said I go with this one. And did you know what the hardest part of this entire piece was? Uh, blending this cape and the the red and the orange into the sky took forever. But and I kind of
great
went a
part.
bit mental on the detailing on Batman. I kind of put reds and oranges and stuff in there. I could
That
have
that's
probably fucked him up.
that's
But you know
great
what the
though.
difference was with this was, normally I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I got that right, or maybe there's too much in this. I didn't even approach it this time. I was like, I'm just gonna have fucking fun with this, man, and just fucking,
Well, yeah,
you know,
that's the main thing. Like, you know,
do you
if
know
you're
what I
having
mean? And
fun,
then, like, I didn't overthink it. I just kind of fucking drew it and started coloring it and just kind of go, yeah, fuck it. I'll just have fun with this. And but this part here with the shadows on the gargoyle and the
yeah,
statue.
I love that. That's a great
Yeah,
effect.
I like kind of like the side of it where it kind of comes across it. But yeah, so that's my piece for this week. It's a
That's excellent.
hybrid
I'm sure. I'm glad you.
Batman Hush animated series style Batman piece. So nice one.
Awesome work from my friend, as
Yeah.
always.
So I said I try put the effort in for like the first show back. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. Oh, just the first show then.
No,
Okay.
not to do. I needed to get back into it again anyway, too, because I've been drawn. I've been constantly drawn, but I've been finishing none. I've been I've started a piece, move on to something else. There
Okay.
was no excuse me, there was no structure to my drawing for the last few weeks.
So I'm just going to go back over some of the comments on the art.
Mm.
Uh, starting with, can you zoom, Brian? It's fucking tiny.
That was
Oh,
Manga's pick. Yeah, it was the
Jonathan said, "Hold on, once I get that new space telescope."
it's the first
Oh,
show back, kids.
oh, awesome. So, Smitlord says, "You say no, Tubbs. You fucking time travel to place the turn."
All right, Smith Lord, my bad. Like
We actually painted it
you
next Wednesday.
painted it next Wednesday. Do you know what? I deserve that because I'm shooting off the hip tonight, guys. I don't have a fucking clue what makes sense half the time.
Jonathan said it, that Simon said that tiny picture on purpose just to mess with us. Oh, fucking hell. Amazing as always, Si. Yeah, I was 23.
No,
Smitlard
banging
says,
work as always, man.
nice work there. Mix of Sam Keith and Gary Frank.
And I think And I think anyone that like watches this show knows how fucking much I love size work. Like,
I'm just fucking giggles now. It's your fault, Jones. Very cool sight from what I could see of it. That's class G's. Cheers, lads. Great stuff, Si. Very cool G-Force. Mint G-Force. Excuse me. Sandwich maker, snow speeder.
I would very much like to see that fucking G-Force.
The paintwork is brilliant. Guess how G-Force made that snow?
I have many guesses.
Yeah, it was excellent work, G-Force.
Yeah.
Cool to see. Don't listen to Tubbs, though. Very regal colors, Mick. Cheers, G-Math. Mixed mini masterpieces.
Yes. Always the masterpieces.
That is proper insane. Connor says, epic, make the shading on the wings.
It's fucking, as I said to you before, it mind boggles me because we know how small those figures are. And we know they're hand painted as well, so you know.
I just dawned on me then, like, I made a ginger joke and Mick is ginger.
You did.
Yeah. Oh well.
First day back, buddy, and you like.
I think if I wanted to insult Mick, I would get that like commentator that he hates and do like something about him on him or something. Cheers, guys. What these guys said, awesome work, Mick. Real nice. Mick says, I use influence of Regina. Oh fuck yeah, that's class, man. I didn't even think of that.
Ah, fucking okay. That makes perfect sense.
Lex Luger, the WWF wrestler, yeah.
Yes, that's who I was on about. I meant to say Lex Luthor, but Luger came out.
Lex Luger was his German cousin.
He was his German cousin, yes.
Cheers. And all. Simon says,
great work. Fantastic work across the board, guys.
How you get your paintbrush and gaps as tiny as that is top drawer.
Yeah, I fucking agree.
Single bristle. I can't even say it.
Single bristle brush for that.
Jesus, Tubbs.
Just slow it down, man. Slow down the words.
Single bristle brush for that. There we go. Yup. TJ said 100% site, keeping the code even as well. Amazing work, Mick. Thanks again. TJC. Waze says Smith Lords versus Tubbs. Book it.
Whoa. What's it? Like a fight or a fucking draw?
I think Smith Lord would kick the shit out of you.
I'm regal. Like I'm regal. I'm bouncy.
I've been painting in scat recently, and when I say painting, I mean I've had the shit and pebble dash the bathroom. I feel that. Mick says I have my best painted custom bashed Sister of Battle mini ready for the next show. Oh, he's firing up already.
Can't wait to see it, bud.
Which is fine, Chris, with the red shading mixed into us is all slightly concerned for you. Oh my god. Oh.
Nice, dudes.
Using different colors for shading and highlights. Nicely done, Tubbs.
I'm not even joking. That cape has like 6 different blues in it.
Nice light shading in that, Tubbs.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
That's really nice. John says the red sky pops.
Thanks, buddy. I didn't think it would.
Batman art forever.
Yeah, I love Batman art. I promise I'll do other stuff, but I love Batman art.
Thank you whatever you're in the mood. Hey, look, if you come on here with Batman stuff 10 weeks in a row, I wouldn't care really.
No, but you know what I mean? It's that's my wheelhouse. Like I'll draw Batman DC shit all day long. Like, but someone
might as well make quality DC content since no one else does.
Oh, but I want to open my palette. Like I want to start, fucking jumping into other stuff. I'm going to chance some Judge Dreads and stuff and everything now as the year goes on. Like all different types of shit.
Great work as always from you all.
From everyone.
TJC. Tubbs versus Smitlord, eh? What's he gonna do? Nibble my bum?
I mean, if the shoe fits, killer, if the shoe fits the claw.
He'd be like that scene in The Boys where he'd hide in your dick.
And hide I fucking will.
Oh, horrible. No, it would actually be more like the other show. What's the other show called? The other boys
Or
show. The new one.
it'd be like Ant-Man and Thanos, that theory about that thing.
What's the new boys show called? The fucking
Oh, Gen V, Gen Z.
Gen V. Gen V. Yeah,
Gen V, I think, yeah.
where you're on like shrinks.
I still haven't seen it.
Okay, so final topic for the night.
Go on.
We're going to talk about the year ahead for comic book movies and what potentially happened because it's mostly Sony movies.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one MCU movie out this year. Well, technically, Sony are, I don't know.
So sticking to like mainstream like comic book movies and stuff. This year we've already had Echo. We have Madam Web next, I think. We have Deadpool 3. We have Joker 2. Joker Folie à Deux. Folie à Deux. Venom 3 as well. So that's kind of it, really.
Kraven.
Kraven the Hunter, I forgot about that actually. But I don't
Is that it for fucking superhero movies this year?
I think so, yeah, because DCU then is starting next year, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a lot
it's fucking.
Like obviously
next year, is more because it's more.
So to broaden the horizons a bit, you've got Game of Thrones coming back and all that kind of stuff as well.
But are we in phase 6 next year?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Or no, we wouldn't be sure. I don't even know anymore.
So, like, everyone obviously in the chat can get involved in this as well, and we'll read out comments. So, have you seen Echo, first of all?
No.
Okay, we'll start there.
I'll get to it. I'll be honest. I don't even care about knowing about it because I will watch it, but like, her character was grand when she was in Hawkeye, but I wasn't like chomping at the bit to see this show. But I've heard some good things about it though, so I reckon I will dive in and see it.
It's okay. It starts off strong and kind of
dips down.
Dips down a bit, yeah. And the last episode is ridiculous altogether, especially the finale.
I mean, not to start any arguments or fights here, but that I won't say across the board because I'd be just shitting on the MCU if that was the case, because it's not the case.
That wouldn't be like you.
No, but like lately it has been like that with the shows, more so the shows outside of Loki.
A lot of the shows,
because I fucking love Loki, but a lot of the shows like Secret Invasion and stuff started off.
No, Secret Invasion was the worst thing they've ever produced.
But it's still, when you first watched that, there was intrigue at the start of it. You're like, oh, where's this gonna go? And then it just boom. Do you know what I mean? So, I think I don't know. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. They can keep making the Loki show forever, and I'll watch it, right? But I think, I think what you were saying before about just characters like Echo and characters like fucking that, they're putting into the shows instead of putting into the mainstream movies. Just do the specials, those 1 hour specials. Introduce those characters that way.
They seem to have dropped that idea now as well.
And for me, I mean, like, what was it? Werewolf by Midnight?
Werewolf by Night.
By Night, yeah. Werewolf by Night. That was, I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was fantastic. Like, it was the way it was presented and delivered and everything. It was really good. A really good concept to have these like one-off specials as well. Like, I just feel, I don't know. 100 different people could have 100 different reasons for why certain things aren't landing with the MCU at the moment, but I don't know. It's just the TV show thing. I don't know. Jesus, it's very hit and miss for them. The movies have always been kind of where their bread and butter is.
Yeah,
outside of Eternals.
The Marvels is on Disney Plus, I think, in the next week or so as well. And I feel bad. I feel bad for that film because.
Do you want to know something about the Marvels?
Maybe.
Coming from me, like.
Go on then. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You have.
I did not like the movie. Right, really did not like the movie, but you're going to be shocked at the reasons why. I didn't. It wasn't because of Brie Larson. I actually thought Brie Larson and the other three girls, the main three
Mm.
actresses,
Timani
sorry, in
Paris
it.
and Amanda
I
Delaney.
I really enjoyed all three of them. I thought they showed up. They put on great performances. They were fun to watch on screen. Even Brie Larson looked like she was having fun in this movie. It's just the story, or the editing, or the pacing, or whatever the fuck was going on with the actual film. It just it it just fucking seemed like it was a train wreck from the beginning to the end. It did not make fucking sense to me.
Yeah,
It
there
just
was definitely a
it
lot
seemed like a
going on.
really badly made film, and that's where I didn't like it. It just didn't seem like a really well made movie, not to the standard of like the MCU films you've watched,
Mm.
all the way up. You know, even
I,
as
s-
bad as Eternals
I
was, it
seen
was
a
still
thing.
made good. It looked
I
good. It
saw
felt.
I saw can't even speak. I
I mean,
saw
tell me if I'm wrong. Like,
someone saying if you took the villain out of or the Marvels,
oh, 100%, yeah.
the storyline wouldn't have changed at all.
It was
But
kind
she
of
was,
she was just there to pad time and have a villain, like, you
but
know.
like it's at the same point, right? I know we're after going back now talking about this, but I
Yeah.
didn't think it was like the first Captain Marvel made $1 billion at the box office, and this only made
Yeah.
like 200 grand. That seemed mental to me, like, because I think this is
Now,
just as good as the first film.
now I don't know what's happening, right? Look, I mean, we've all heard like superhero fatigue and all that. I don't believe that's what it is, but maybe there's truth in it too, man. Because like, I mean, we know why the DC movies like Aquaman, the sequel and all that, like
Yeah, because
basically.
that's still made back its money though.
Yeah,
Aquaman too.
but it still made back its money, like, do you mean? But it didn't, like, like you were saying about that. The first Aquaman made over $1 billion, at the box
Mm.
office, and this one barely broke even, basically. You know, um,
See, I think there's a whole social media thing as well, like where people
it's
are
very. That's very true. It's
content
very,
creators, especially like I
yeah.
know that's what I am, I suppose, as well, and a lot of the people in the chat, content creators, but we're not the kind that go looking farming views for fucking terrible fucking opinions and stuff like that. Like,
But I mean, like, I know I agree with you, because the amount of fucking videos you see now about people, like, I mean, I know we were having a conversation and I was ranting about like the woke state of Disney, because let's be honest, it's not at the MCU, but it's across the board at Disney. It's they're putting it in everything so that
like,
they're satisfying everyone but satisfying no one in the process. That kind of shit, you know.
like there might be someone in the chat that uses this term, and I don't care. But when I see the term MCU, I
Yeah.
immediately think this person has never touched a woman in their life.
I mean, and I don't agree with that
Or
whole MCU thing. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I do think that they're heavily pushing the politics of what's going on in the world into the movies. That's definitely there. But
yeah, but you can find those things if you look for them.
no,
Like,
like, because remember when we were saying about Endgame, when like they put that, like, all the women standing in a row scene, like, the movie didn't need that. They did that, that was put in for a reason. You know what I mean? They're sprinkling these things in, and you see it in Star Wars, and you see it in the Disney movies and the remakes as well, and other studios are doing it as well. It's not just Disney and the MCU and stuff, but it's politics, and it's as you were saying, it's driven by social media. It's driven by a pocket of weirdos over here in the corner that are
yeah,
screaming and screaming and screaming. And as you said before, social media then it makes it louder, so
yeah.
everyone just kind of starts to fall
Like
in line.
nowadays, like a
Um,
movie can be dead before it hits the fucking screens. Like that's the problem, I think.
because what did I hear the other day? There was an interview with Sean William Scott from he played Stifler in an
In
American
American
Pie,
Pie.
and now obviously American Pie 5 is being made. It's in production at the moment. But this is going back about 6-7 months ago, and maybe a year ago. The interview I saw, and he was like saying, "Is like, oh yeah, we had the best of times making those movies, but during this day and age, we wouldn't be able to like make an American Pie movie way with the way the
No,
world
you
is
couldn't
right
get
now."
away with it. Like,
And I'm just saying, like, fucking, who fucking cares? Just do it. You're always going to
yeah,
piss someone off or offend someone, regardless.
that's
Do you know
the
what I mean?
problem.
So
Smith Lord is looking forward to Joker 2, like you are.
I really am too as well, dude. I think it's going to be a good movie.
Where's this going to go? Straight in the toilet.
I mean, what did I hear the other day? I heard it's going to be like fucking La La Land meets Taxi Driver.
No one can hate anything. They did Taxi Driver in the first film already, so.
Yeah, well, do you know what I mean? But that type of.
That was what was the other Robert?
It was King of Comedy.
King of Comedy, yeah.
Yeah, King of Comedy, and bit of Taxi Driver as well, yeah.
But after Echo and Marvels, we have Madam Web. This is an interesting one.
And I'll be honest, when I first saw the trailer for that dude, right, I was kind of going,
no.
Now, hear me out first, right? If I'd never seen like Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and Morbius, and all the stuff that we know Sony is going out of their way to create, if I'd never seen any of that, and then I saw that trailer, I'd be like, oh my god, like the Spider Women, this looks fucking cool. But you kind of know what you're getting with Sony now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I'm hoping. Like I mean, I said to you, is like I watched Morbius for the first time. Like finally sat down and watched the whole lot of it the other night, and it's not the worst movie I've seen, but it's not the best movie I've seen, and it makes no fucking sense with the fucking post-credit sequences. And me and you were talking about this, like the post-credit sequences and the connections to the MCU and what the fuck are they doing? Like, what's actually happening with this fucking universe, man?
I think what happened there, right? Because they did the whole Venom thing with No Way Home as well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they were negotiating to merge them, and something happened at the end, and they pulled back.
Yeah.
Marvel Studios, I mean, like, because there was that they were definitely planning for Venom to join or something with Spider-Man, and then
we heard the news today about a certain character that was supposed to be in Madam Web, and now it seems to.
This is the kind of studio you're dealing with here. So I read earlier, or maybe yesterday. So when they were doing Madam Web, they initially planned to use Andrew Garfield to put this in Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man universe. Then they decided not to, and they said, actually, no, we want this in with Tom Holland. And now they went against that idea as well, because they realized, oh no, wait, the timing is off because this is set in 2003, which to me is perfect timing, I would have thought. 2013, 2023. So Tom Holland's character would have been 21 now. So I really don't know what the fuck they're doing with this movie.
This is what that makes no sense to me, because we all know Madam Web is the ability to travel through time anyway.
I don't think they know that.
Yeah, Sony don't, but we do as fans. We know that she can cross multiverses and fucking time travel. So either one would have worked. Now, to be fair, I would have fucking loved to have seen Andrew Garfield connected to the Sony universe in that way and bring it all back full circle.
And there is rumors as well. There is a rumor going around as well that he didn't want to work with Sony unless it was Marvel Studios as well.
Yeah, so I mean, like, because he's been kind of burnt by them in the past as well, like, so. And look, as much as I would love to see Andrew Garfield back as Spider-Man again, I'm at least happy we got him in No Way Home.
Yeah.
To really kind of show people, like, like that second movie, as much as I still like it, wasn't his kind of fault. It was kind of more.
Madam Web herself, like, I have no problem with Dakota Johnson. She's a fine looking woman, like, but
I mean, look,
70s, like,
and she's not the worst actress either. She can bang out she can bang out a fucking role, like, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's but it's even the whole thing, even with Tom Holland's fucking Spider-Man dude. Like, we were told that he was going to be like ground level fucking leader of the Avengers going into the Kang Dynasty, you know, all this kind of thing, and he would be like one of the mains in Secret War. And now there's rumors flying around about him being like the main. He's Spider-Man 4 movie is going to be like a fucking MCU fucking Sony multiverse fucking crossover fucking film, and I was kind of going like,
I don't think so. I think it's going to be.
Does anyone in the like in the Marvel movie world at the moment know what the fuck is happening with Spider-Man?
So Yes. So in the end of Echo, it's not really a spoiler because you can
Yeah,
watch whatever's
I'm
coming
gonna
without
watch it
that.
regardless anyway. So
So basically, there's a guy. He's watching Kingpin is watching something on TV, and
yeah,
there's a guy. Oh, this city needs someone new, someone strong, someone powerful to be mayor of the city or whatever. And he's like, oh, it could be me. It's not kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's going to follow the storyline in the comics of Kingpin being mayor. And I reckon that's you'll have Spider-Man, Daredevil, all them trying to take him down as part of
yeah.
Spider-Man.
I mean, but see, this is the only problem, and this is kind of where. And I mean, it won't be a problem. They'll make it work, and it'll still be entertaining. Because I fucking love Tom Holland and Spider Man anyway, right? And I watch the shit out of it. But story arc progression. Look at it this way: Peter Parker in the MCU, Tom Holland Spider Man, has been jumped to fucking space. He's fucking fought
He's a
Thanos.
multiversal hero kind of thing now, yeah.
He's a multiversal hero.
But
And
nobody knows him now.
yeah, I know that, but if you see him on screen, but you will know him. They won't. But if you see him on screen and he's struggling against Kingpin, but he was kicking the shit out of fucking Thanos, you're kind of going,
But he wasn't really though, was he?
oh yeah, he was giving it fucking well. He did.
But
Do
like,
you know what I mean?
but the point about it being now is he's stripped back to basics. He's not got the Iron Man suit and all that stuff anymore.
That's a good point. That's a good point. He's got a homemade suit now.
Um,
But you know what I mean. It's like I don't get me wrong. I would love to see it. I'd love to see him up against Kingpin on live action because we've never seen that. You know, and he, pair him up with Daredevil, dude. Pair him up with fucking Deadpool at some point. You know,
yeah,
oh,
maybe.
I mean, if there's not a Spider-Man cameo at some point with Deadpool, I'd be fucking shocked.
There won't be. There won't be.
You know, but I mean, but after Deadpool 3, this is what you have to. I mean, obviously after I think Deadpool 3, because what I was reading the other day is Deadpool 3. The
Did
team
you
behind
just
Deadpool
segue into
3.
Deadpool 3 without me?
I said it 4 times. But the team behind Deadpool
Did
3.
you
Now
hear
this is
me?
all I was. This is just what I was reading. Was
No, hold on a
apparently the
second.
Kang.
Wait,
What?
wait. I just said that you just finished Spider-Man without me.
I,
Don't
I
start on
think I did.
Deadpool 3 yet. Wait.
Okay. I'll shift gears to that in a minute.
I just want to go through the comments first because there's millions.
Yes.
John, show us on the doll where E.T. hurt you. So in case you didn't know, Jonathan Redmond does not like E.T.
Oh wow! What the fuck is wrong? What happened to you as a kid, dude? I mean,
did he just say he enjoyed Brie Larson? He did.
I did. It's 2024, manga.
Smithlord says, I think he did. So I enjoyed the Marvels. We need to stop expecting so much from shit. We went to watching Aquaman 2 and it was awesome. Manga says, just seems to be the trend to jump on everything before it even gets fucking seen. Exactly.
It is. But as you said about it's social media, dude, it's kicking the shit out of anything.
Had the Infinity, yeah, Captain Marvel was in between the two.
Yeah, that's probably why.
MCU, yeah, it's a shitty social media term where they're basically saying like the MCU is just full of female heroes now and nothing else.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're
MCU, yeah, boy, vagina.
It's not the MCU, but there can be a claim made that there's a lot of focus being pushed that direction, but at the same time, I make the argument is if it's done right, who the fuck cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, give me Wanda all fucking day long, like fucking, give me Scarlet Witch, fucking, I'll watch her all fucking day long.
You just named two of the same character with their different names.
I know that, John. What I'm saying is like fucking, it's.
No, Tubbs, tell us which women you like. Wanda.
I love Scarlet Witch. But like Black Widow, fucking, and even Captain Marvel, dude. Like Captain Marvel.
That is incorrect, Connor.
But Captain Marvel done right will be entertaining, will be good. Do you know what I mean? Like Eternals, man. Like I mean, you have a mix of like it's the MCU that they're all claiming, but you have the Eternals. You have a group of men and women, and it's still fucking sucked balls.
I thought it was alright. It's not.
I mean, for me, I think for me, the Eternals is my like least favorite MCU film across the board. I hated that film so much. So, like, so the Marvels is kind of No,
Mine is care to guess
no,
mine?
I mean, go on.
Care to guess mine?
Go on.
No, do you want to guess? Like,
Oh, what's your least favorite?
yeah,
I'm
I can't even get 10 minutes into it without turning it off.
Love and Thunder.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured, just see, like, I figured I was going to go, this is what I mean, is like, when I watched The Marvels, and I didn't like the movie, like I said this, it wasn't because of the cast, I actually enjoyed the cast, I thought they were very endearing, and there was just something about the fucking movie, I didn't feel like a good, enjoyable watch. But I'll honestly say it's still not as bad as Eternals or Love and Thunder or Ant-Man or Quantumania, do you know?
I didn't
Or
mind
Thor: The
Ant-Man
Dark
either.
World. Like Thor: The Dark World wasn't a good movie.
I liked some
Like
of
I
them.
enjoyed it, but I know it. I know it'll never be in my top 10 MCU movies. Like,
Well, not every
you know,
movie, not every movie has to be a top 10 type movie anyway. But
no, you said it before. It's like, because I know a lot of people didn't enjoy Thor Ragnarok because it was too funny. I loved it.
I loved it
thought
as a movie, but it wasn't a great Thor movie. Like,
No, I mean, look, I mean, from what I'm hearing about Thor now
sometimes though people get in the weeds too much and don't just enjoy
well,
it.
they do, yeah. I mean, I think everyone's fucking guilty of that sometimes as well, man. They go down rabbit holes. Like,
Smitlord says he's looking forward to Madam Web. Give it a fucking chance. Well, like,
yeah,
it's probably
I'm
going
the
to
same,
be.
dude.
It could be
I'm
decent
gonna watch
movie,
it.
like.
It could surprise you, dude. It could be good.
Same as I'm really looking forward to it. It can't be as bad as Morbius, Chris.
And I didn't even hate that movie as much, you know.
Or Venom 2 for that matter. Yeah, no, that one.
Like I'll state it right there. I thought Venom 2 was worse than Morbius.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I genuinely did. I enjoyed Morbius more than Venom 2.
Venom 2 was okay. You liked Thor 4, Connor? Yeah, Love and Thunder. No, thanks.
But see, but
I
that's the thing
Venom
about it.
2, that disco scene though, the whole Mardi Gras thing. Fuck.
Yeah, like what the fuck was that like, you know?
They totally ruined his character, I think.
Like it's like the whole Thor thing, right? They need to like Eddie Brock and the whole Venom thing needs to be like restructured, and I think for
the first one wasn't bad.
No, but I think for Venom, for the version of Venom that's there right now to become the Venom that we know from the Spider-Man universe, like he needs at one point in time to like connect with Spider-Man and create a
I think they could do that because remember when Venom did drop into the MCU, he left a piece of him behind.
Yeah, but it'd be like a different version of Venom than in the MCU, won't it? Yeah, because I was only thinking about it the other days, right? And I used to always wonder, right? Hey, how you doing? But I used to always wonder, it's like, you know, with Venom, like because in the movies he doesn't have like the big spider across his chest.
Big spider logo, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's a weird choice they didn't put that on. But then I was thinking, oh, sure, he hasn't interacted with the Spider-Man.
No, he has no reason to.
Yeah, so now I wonder, will eventually when that happens, will that actually be on him then?
Possibly. Hey Connor. How's everyone tonight? Delighted to be back on
good,
screen.
Venom's girl.
Rolando, Rolando says he's watching Echo episode 2. Something fell down outside my door. Pretty good cat. Are you going to Joe Fest in June? G4 says that's actually his mission statement now. Not every film has to be top 10.
Not every film has to be top 10, kiddos.
Well, yeah, so then we move on. I think the next one after Madam Web is Deadpool 3.
We should do that at some point.
What's that?
We should actually top 10 our MCU movies.
I think we did that in the past.
Yeah, but now that we're into like fucking, you know, like where we are now, we should like fucking like make a definitive top 10 at some point.
Why stop at top 10? Just rank them all in rank.
Yeah, we could even do a full fucking rank list actually, and just see how close we get to like what's what on it.
Way says they definitely missed their opportunity to have Venom show up in the fight. at the end of No Way Home would have been the perfect way for him to get the spider. As bad as the current MCU and DC movies are being late, still miles better than that god awful Man of Steel.
Man of Steel will always be my.
Speaking of which, don't we deserve to shit on this show?
Okay, go on. Yeah, do you know what, dude? Like, shit away, because yeah, me and you both said it. It was just, I did enjoy it for what it was, but I'm very aware it was a stupid fucking movie.
It was a big pile of slow motion wank.
It really fucking was. Like, it was, what was it again? It was 93 fucking hours now. It was a half an hour of slow motion at the time. 3 hours. Do
you know what it was?
It was
like, I don't know.
But it basically was like a Star Wars movie.
It's like he like sticky taped all a load of different scenes from other movies together.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching it. And there was sequences in it. Obviously, like, you know, the girl with the two sabers fighting the fucking spider. I was kind of going, "Oh, that's cool," but it's still, you know,
happened. That whole scene with the girl's lightsabers just happened pure randomly, like.
Yeah, I mean, look, it did feel very I don't know. It was just like, you know, like side questy mission type shit. You know, I was like, what? Like, there were some cool moments in it. There was some fucking cool effects in it, but as a movie overall,
I urge all of you who've seen the movie to go and watch the honest trailer for it. It is absolutely brilliant.
I haven't seen that yet, but I think I have it saved because I don't think I'd seen the movie.
Watch it.
Because I remember they released it and I hadn't seen the movie yet, and then I actually sat down and watched it a few days later. And yeah, I mean, look, you know me, dude. I like a lot of Schneider's work, but
but
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't great. Like,
I love his zombie movie. I love.
Like, yeah, no, Dawn of the Dead was fucking, as you said, that's like your favorite
zombie films, yeah.
And it's one of my favorites too. But the most recent zombie one he did,
the Las Vegas Strip one.
I mean, it had some cool concepts too. Well. Like, it had some cool concepts in it, right? But some shit he did in it, I was kind of going, all right, that seems like, you know, I don't know, it just seems like you could have just went a different way. You could have done something like, they could have, like, there was so many kind of points I was scratching my head going. I was like the girl.
Before I go any further as well, Tubbs.
Yeah.
Let's not reveal any spoilers for Rebel Moon, because there are people who haven't seen it yet. So.
Oh yeah. For anyone that hasn't seen it, it's I won't get into it in case someone has, but it's been out a year or so.
No, it hasn't.
What, Army of the Dead?
No, Rebel Moon I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm on about Army of the Dead. One thing that wrecked my head about that movie was, for anyone that hasn't seen it, is the subplot in that movie, not the vault in the bank or anything, or in the casino, was the daughter's friend that she has to go in there to get out.
Oh yeah.
And there was fuck all payoff. It meant nothing, and it was this entire fucking 30-minute side mission. I was going like. That's the only thing I will say about Snyder. Sometimes he has a habit of doing that with his movies. He kind of goes off on these little side quests, and if you took him out, it means nothing to the story. You know, it's like Pat.
I just watched him for Batista anyway, because he's a class actor.
Yeah, I mean, look, I do agree with you with Dawn of the Dead. I think he did a fucking wicked version of that movie.
300 was great as well. That's
300 was fantastic. Watchmen was brilliant. What was the Sucker Punch?
Yeah, I didn't really like that.
Sucker Punch is one of those movies where I said it was like a feature-length music video.
It was like a prelude to Rebel Moon. It's like he stuck a load of cool
kind of.
Stuck a load of cool concepts into one movie, and here you go.
But I've always said that about Snyder. Snyder is that kind of filmmaker.
He's a visual guy. He'll
hit a high, but he'll hit a low. Yeah. It's kind of he'll have 2 or 3 like really good movies, then he'll have 2 or 3 not so good movies. It's hit and miss with him, like, you mean. But when he makes a good movie, he makes a good movie.
Somehow made a concept Batman versus Superman into a boring movie.
That's what I mean. Is like, instead of keeping it, like, he could have made 3 movies out of that. realistically. Do you know what I mean?
Sucker punches like buying fireworks from Poundland.
I completely agree. I've said it before. It's like a movie with no substance, but it's with a killer soundtrack.
The schoolgirl outfit, but still. Oh.
Girl outfits. That's what it's a basic concept, right? It had action, it had girls, it had music, but it had the story wasn't the best, you know.
Hey Mike, more than Mike. Mike. So yeah, the next film is Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of leaking going on with this film, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, look, even Ryan Reynolds put out a statement. Did you see that about please don't ruin the movie.
Like I even sent you something yesterday now, and
the concept art that I'd seen some of the concepts for the suits and stuff, and for not spoiling, but like for certain masks and things, and there's part of me that because I kind of want to know, are they gonna go full balls to the wall in it?
Am I that weak? Can I click the picture?
No, not even that weak, but it's like, because I think in my own head, it's like I've seen all the versions of Logan that the Fox universe have given me. Bar the one I've always wanted to see.
Mm.
So I'm kind of going so I wonder, will they go balls to the wall with this version of it, or will you get a couple of different versions and that's kind of just the one that's in it? But I'm glad I don't know that. I'm glad I don't know the entire concept of
I'm kind of
why or how they are where they are.
I'm kind of already at the point where I don't want to see any more about it now.
I will watch the trailers. Don't get me wrong. I will see the trailers.
I will, because we'll have to talk about that here anyway.
I won't be able to not watch the trailers because it's just not in me. I'm looking forward to this movie too much.
I want to say as well to this comment to Jonathan, as mad as this sounds, I'd wait to watch the extended R-rated version. Has to have a better story. Now, my retort to that is, why didn't he release the full version on Netflix? It's not as if like this extended crap has got to stop as well. Because he did two versions of the Justice League too.
He did it with fucking Batman versus Superman as well, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to always think maybe it was a studio thing. Maybe they were like, oh no, we need this version to go out in theaters. You can release the other version later. Maybe that's what it is. But Netflix, he's kind of got
Could he have not just released it?
Just released it, you know what I mean? Or released it as two parts or something. Who knows?
I don't know. Anyway, back to Deadpool.
It's weird. It's a strange one. But
look, it's his movie. Let him do it.
And apparently, I heard people saying, "Yeah, but that's just building up for the epic version of that part 2 is." And I was kind of going.
So all right. So you what? Let's say just for. I don't want to give too much time to this, but
yeah.
If you wait for the R-rated version, are you then going to have to wait for the R-rated version of part 2 as well?
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on.
Do you know what I mean? And it's I don't know, dude. It's I agree with you. Is these as much as I enjoy the extended versions of movies as well at times. I just feel I get the Justice League because you couldn't have released that version in Cinemax. It was like fucking 4 hours long. It was way too long,
There's personal factors behind that as well, in fairness.
Yeah, there was, personal things. So that version worked to go out on a streamer. Do you know what I mean? And let you be able to sit down at home and break it up over a few hours or whatever. But if you were to release that fucking yourself, a 3-hour fucking movie in the cinema is a slog, at times. 4 hours is fucking is crazy, and Snyder probably make a 4-hour version of fucking Rebel Moon.
Later, Smith Lord.
No bothers there, man.
But yeah, Deadpool 2. Jonathan said, Brian, the extended cut is just Snyder's thing. Why get people to watch one film when you can get them to sub twice for 2 movies?
Yeah, I suppose. It's a money-making fucking platform, really. But yeah. Just give me the fucking movie the way you wanted to throw it, Joe.
So So we have Venom 3 and Craven the Hunter later in the year as well.
Yeah.
I
So, but we've only seen a
honestly,
trailer and a screenshot for those two. But Deadpool, we know is coming right around the corner. Like,
yeah, so we've only seen like the Venom 3 logo and the trailer for Craven, which didn't fill me with much hope, to be
no,
honest.
God, no.
But I'll still watch it. Like,
No, I will look. I'll watch it. It's like Madam Web. I'll watch that as well. But
I
I'm
think
at a
this is it.
stage with the Sony movies that were like my hopes are not up here anymore for them.
Oh
Do you
man,
know?
you've never been there, to be fair.
No, but you know what I mean. It's just like, I mean, I'd always like, because you never want one of these movies to suck. You never want them to be bad. You know what I mean? You kind of hope in your nerdy brain that they'll be like, oh, this will be the version, like, oh, that I've seen in the comics, um, and you probably won't get it, because they're bit. It's like Sony are building up this like anti villain multi like universe, while
Yeah,
the
villains
MCU are
are.
building up a Spider-Man universe. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a weird one.
yeah. I don't know. I think this will, like, with this year they have the floor. They have 3 movies out this year, and I think you could see the end of Sony's Spider-Man films possibly.
You see,
Uh,
this is the thing, right? Because this is why what I was
I
thinking
think they
about the
will
other day
they'll
was,
fold into Marvel Studios eventually. Those
but like,
movies.
if the end goal, because let's be honest, what are Spider-Man villains? What is the point of having a universe like an anti-villain universe building up of all these Spider-Man villains if there's no Spider-Man payoff? Do you know what I mean? That has to be your end goal, right? There's all these villains in that fighting Spider-Man or a rake of Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah, Jonathan, November. That's why we haven't seen a trailer. It's still a bit off yet.
Yeah. But
Maybe
but it's crazy because there's been no trailer for like the Joker yet, and that's out in October.
Constantine 2 isn't out till next year or the year after
Yeah,
even.
so I mean, and that's Keanu Reeves, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first Constantine actually,
But yeah, back to
even
what
though it
we were
was kind
saying
of
about
stupid
Spider-Man.
in parts, like
What we were saying about Spider-Man though, yeah. I
Yeah,
think like there's been a lot of like rumors and connectivity rumors. I
yeah.
think with the whole like Secret Wars and stuff as well in the MCU, I think you will see Sony stuff eventually
Well,
fold
see,
into.
that's what I was reading. I was telling you about there. What I was reading the other day was because obviously the whole Kang thing is up in the air now. But what I was
I think
reading was that,
that's done. I'd say that's the Kang stuff is
yeah.
gone.
So from what I was reading the other day was it said is there's now as I said this is all fucking
Yeah, it's
rumor.
all
It could,
conjecture and
none of this
fucking
could be true. Like, but
speculation. Like,
from what I heard, what I was reading the other day was that they were saying is that the team behind Deadpool 3 and the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movies are apparently the MCU are looking to bring them in to shepherd kind of from Deadpool 3 into these, like, I think it's the Eternal Destiny or Dynasty, which is now what the Kang Dynasty movie is meant to be called, and into Secret Wars, but they'll all kind of collaborate. So whatever's going to happen in like Deadpool 3 will start the build to whatever happens in those two movies. But like as I said, that could be all fucking fake as well. Do you know what I mean? It might not be happening that way, but
Brian,
it's interesting.
has Hasbro made any figures from the Sony movies? Just dawned on me, I might have been tormenting Daniel on Twitter for zero reason. Yep, I can see a movie Venom in my collection over there somewhere. So yeah, they have. They sure have. Movie Carnage wouldn't be a bad idea after all. But yeah, go on.
No, I'm saying this, but I mean, like, if that was the case, then at least that's not a bad move forward. Like because they're as much as people might not have liked them, like the Spider Verse movies, the animated ones anyway, they were pretty banging fucking movies. Like
I think what they should do, what Sony should do, is make a deal similar to what they did for Spider-Man, but just for the book of characters, basically. And
yeah, for like all the characters.
keep making the animated stuff because that's brilliant.
That seems to be where they succeed.
Yeah, or maybe get the
And come
animated
here,
version.
Roger. What's stopping them from fucking doing their animated version, their animated universe, and crossing that into fucking Secret Wars?
or do a swap. Let fucking Marvel Studios give Sony their animated stuff.
Yeah. Fucking let them do the what ifs and all that. Like,
Only Venom. Yeah. I have the Venom, and I suppose the No Way Home stuff will probably fall under
yeah,
the MCU banner. So as well, Deadpool 3 is going to have the Fox movie characters in it. I heard.
yeah.
Uh,
Apparently, I mean, you stated this like this is like
no
just
idea.
you off the top of your head. It's and you. I mean, I don't know. Did you say this or did I say this? But like, because I don't think anyone knows what the concept of the movie is or what it actually is by now until the
Yeah,
trailer. I
just
still
there's
don't
going to be
actually know what
variants and
it's
stuff
about.
in it. Like,
But what I think you said this to me, or I mean maybe I did. But you know that graphic novel, Deadpool kills the Avengers.
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
He kills the Marvel Universe. Like you, I think it was you. We were talking about it,
Yeah,
and
I had heard it was going to be him going around killing all the Fox characters.
but
But that could be
what I
wrong.
think it is, do you know the version that was at the end of Deadpool 2? He was killing like Ryan Reynolds and
Oh,
Hitler and
yeah.
like maybe Deadpool and Logan have to go stop that version of Deadpool.
Well, I did hear oh, I don't know. Like I did hear that Deadpool that's doing that at the end of Deadpool 2, he's arrested by the TVA.
Okay, so
So,
that kind of includes the whole like MCU connection then, like
yeah, because he's going through
yeah.
fucking time, obviously, and doing
I
this
mean
thing.
that makes sense because he like at the end of number 2 he was jumping, he was doing basically what fucking Kang and Loki were doing.
Happened
You
through
know,
time,
jumping
yeah.
through universe multiverses like um
Um,
often people, you know.
Manga Fandango says, I would say leave Tom Holland Spidey at Marvel and have a new Spidey for the Sony movies. I mean, last year there were 3 Batman. Yeah, why don't they just get a new Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Well,
And like either a new Spider-Man or just bring it like fucking collab. But as you
uh,
said, Andrew Garfield won't come
hey
back unless
Train,
it's an
how's it going,
MCU.
dude? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Legends of Return, how's it going,
Have a
boys?
story, Trent.
Ways the Sit says, I agree, side they should let Garfield. I don't think he wants to work with Sony. That's the problem
Yeah,
with Andrew
you were
Garfield.
saying that, but I think he came back because it was an MCU related project.
But
So, which is sad because I would
that's
love.
the rumor going around at the moment that he wants to come back, but under Marvel Studios.
But like
And
this
I
is Sony in a
can't
nutshell,
say I
right?
don't blame him.
But this is Sony in a nutshell. They're releasing Madam Web now, right? And
Yeah,
then news gets out that they were supposed to have Andrew Garfield attached to that movie. People are like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea. And they're like, oh yeah, but we fucked him off to the side because we were thinking, fuck, let's bring in Tom Holland. Oh fuck, we fucked him off as well because we couldn't figure out our shit and make that work. And people are going, all right, so it's basically just another Morbius movie we're just expecting here. So because people are going to get to that point. Do you remember you were saying to me about the DC, the DCU, and all the Flash and fucking and all these movies at the very end of it. Like nobody fucking cared because it was a dead universe anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's going to get to that stage with the Sony like Spidey films where you can't even call them Spidey films though because there's no fucking Spider-Man attached.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's just
Sony will never give Disney the Spidey characters rights unless massive amounts is sent their way. No, I wasn't saying give them over. I'm saying
no,
like,
but you know what I mean. Like collaborate so they both fucking make money.
Or like let them both have them kind of thing. I don't know. I think properly. But A for G-Force, what's up? That would work out perfect with Orlando. How have you been, guys? Good Christmas and Halloween. He made my joke. Nice. I said that at the start of the show. Like, Happy
Christmas,
New Year,
Halloween, New Year's, fucking, you know.
Yeah, it was all good, dude. We're back anyway, so.
I mean, let's be honest, dude. It didn't register with me until you said it at the start of the stream. I was like, it's been fucking that long. It didn't it didn't register. It's been fucking since September.
Having fun.
So it's good to be back.
Yeah, and the show actually went quick enough.
Yeah. I mean, we're fucking 2 hour mark now, like.
So like we only briefly touched on it, but Joker 2, thoughts?
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. From what I've heard, as I said, it's there's like I think everyone thought it was going to be like a musical. There's going to be musical elements to it, so it'll be like a.
Don't bring in Lady Gaga just to fucking act, I suppose.
I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, like the first Joker. Let's be honest, the first Joker surprised everyone. It was fucking.
I wonder what kind of film it will be because Joker 1 is a film I could only watch once. It was
Yeah. Now, look, don't get me
depressing,
wrong. It's
horrible.
because it's weird, and I think there's a reason for that, is right. Because I remember I said this to you. Is it, it's about the Joker, like a
Mm.
dude that's completely fucking off his fucking rocker, loses his fucking mind. He's a complete psychopath, fucking, and just, and ends up being a terrible, horrible person by the end. Yeah.
Mm.
But that movie makes you root for that person for the whole movie,
Does it though?
psychologically, because of how it's made, and you're kind of going, "Oh, I feel icky coming out of that."
Mm.
If there was that feeling, it left a raw feeling, because it was a tough watching places. Like the
Yeah,
second one, I
I
don't
didn't.
know
I
will
didn't
it be
feel icky.
as
I just felt. I don't know. I don't
because I
know
don't know
why.
will the second one be as gut wrenching, because I think this is more of a love story,
I think.
mental break. Mental. It's definitely got to do with mental health again, because the two of them are fucking crazy. But I think it'll be more of an unbalanced love story type
I
effect.
was going to say something there now, but A
Go on.
Train beat me to it. I was going to say
Yeah.
they should have left. They should have left it at one.
Oh,
But
I agree. I agree.
he did say, "I have faith in it as well." Joaquin Phoenix never returns for sequels. He doesn't. So it must be pretty good if he made that decision. And Todd Phillips is just a legend.
I mean,
Yeah,
that you got to factor in that as well. As, like, I mean, like, you have an actor that is notorious for not doing sequels to films he's been in, and has come back to do it. So I reckon it's a tight script. It's a tight movie. Like,
that would be the smartest move they could do it in Holland either. But that sectioir. Sony have to make Spidey related movies every few years, or they risk losing the exclusive rights to characters. Was that
but
not
this is
just
the
hold on a sec?
but this is the
Was that
problem. This is the
was,
problem.
you know
Go on. Sorry.
was that not the Fox deal? I don't think the Sony one is the same. I think they own the characters outright. Fox was different where they had to make. I remember them when they were making
They had to
Daredevil.
actively use the property.
They had
Like,
to make a new film every 4 years or something like that, or have one in production. I don't think the Sony deal is the same. I don't think they have to do anything with these characters to keep them. I could be wrong now, but I'm going to find that out
but
later.
that was the point I was going to make. Even if that was the case, that they had to use them, like, how could you justify the Spider-Man character when you're not making Spider-Man movies outside of animation?
Yeah.
Because when was the last time they made an actual Spider-Man movie? And I'm not classing No Way Home or the Across the Spider-Verse movies. I'm saying it's like
They're
live
still
action.
under they're still under the Sony banner though.
Yeah, I
Not
suppose.
the
Yeah,
same
but I
thing.
mean, realistically, it's an MCU movie. Like,
Now, Ways, you can't just say that and not tell us what scene it was. I laughed out loud at one point during the Joker in the theater, and everybody turned and looked.
is it
I bet
is it the same with the midget Wes? Because or sorry, the dwarf, to be politically correct. Because that scene was pretty fucking funny, man. Well, violent is fucking disturbing, but funny out.
Was that like where he shot a dude and then kind of left
Yeah, and
him?
then he fucked with him at the door, and then he gave him a hug and told him he was like the one that always was nice to him or something. And your man left like shaking, and he was all like white faced up and stuff. But yeah,
Joker
I'm looking forward to.
is like
I
Batman.
really want to see where they go with Deadpool 3, dude, because I think the concept is I think they're going to do some bonkers shit with it, and the fact that they have an R rating with it as well.
Also, before we go, you saw
Yeah.
Joker 2. Was it on his head or did it actually happen?
I no, I think it was a mix of both. Like, some certain things were in
There
his
was
head,
elements.
other things were happening around him, but he like his fantasy made them bigger than what they were, type of a thing. But I think now, by the time this one rolls around, he'll be the psycho that's in Arkham, and he'll meet Harleen Quinzel, and there'll be a bit of a legend behind his name.
I don't
I think
know.
that's the kind of concept. So when they both break out, then again, it could be just two fucking nut jobs in a fucking mental asylum. That
They shot Joker 2 not far from my house. I think the musical aspects are just part of the stuff in his head. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that as well is because you saw the stuff with Zazie Beats and stuff during the first one.
Yeah,
Um,
that's big.
was like the entire concept of the relationship for anyone that hasn't seen it.
And he said, I don't think the whole movie will be based around it.
Do you know what I mean? But I don't think all of it was in his head. I don't think like everything I think the talk show stuff really happened. I think the him on top of the car with the blood. I think all that happened. Maybe he made it like in his head it wasn't as big as how it seemed around him.
Mm.
So maybe his head made it bigger. But I'd say a lot will be explained in the next one.
If he
Now,
was in the back in the deal of Joker, he would have made crazy money. He said, damn right, he's back for a sequel, lol. But he's not
yeah.
the kind of guy that does sequels usually.
I mean,
so
to be fair, he won. Like, did he win the Oscar for this? Didn't he?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he won. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he won an Oscar for this for the Joker.
Will said, yep, that was the part.
Yeah, because I've seen trailers and stuff, or not trailers, but bits of footage and stuff of like, do you remember the stairway scene from the first one, where he's dancing down the stairs and stuff himself, and like Harley Quinn are doing this like a similar thing
I think
down
Deadpool
those steps.
is the MCU's last chance to redeem themselves. I don't think it's the last chance to redeem
No,
themselves.
I
just watched
I
it
think
recently and it was another pile of rubbish to add to the list.
I don't know if they need to redeem themselves, but they definitely need to like refocus because they've had a lot of fucking shit go wrong from
I mean, like, only like
over time.
Guardians 3 was a hit, so and that was only the second last
Like
one.
no, I liked Guardians 3, but if you look at like, it was a phase 4 in total, and then we're now in phase 5.
Guy, hey Sonny,
It was I don't know. It's just very up and down. It was a bumpier ride than the first 3. Do you know what I mean? And we all kind of know that is because they're bringing in newer characters, or they're trying to do TV shows. And I think what they tried to do was, I think they tried to stretch themselves too far.
Yeah, they had too many characters spread across.
They did. They were trying to fit too much in, and they were trying to like balance shows and movies and connect it all, and it got messy in the middle.
They lost a lot of the core Avengers as well, which is
and then you look at it and then they spent all their time building up this whole Kang Dynasty thing, and now it looks like they have to just scrap the whole thing and go a different direction.
Then you get a guy chased down the street in New York, and it all falls apart.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the real world kind of shit has kind of messed with them as well. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, like pandemic and slowing down time frames and effects, and there's been a lot of fucking shit there, But yeah. So I think what A-Train means is they really need to use Deadpool 3 to kind of like recalibrate where they are and kind of get the ship back on easy waters. Get out of the mucky ways that they're in.
It's rare to get hits now in the MCU. Used to be hit after hit every year. Now we're lucky to get even 1 or 2 hits every so often. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there is truth to that, because like there was a point in time at the MCU where like every single movie they released was near was a $1 billion movie, if not close. Do you know? And now
I think every movie was around 4 or 5, between 400,000 and 700,000.
No, but you know what I mean. It was like I don't know. They were all. It just seemed like all the movies were successful all the time.
And I think it was a different time as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, and everyone keeps forgetting as well as. But the world has gone through a pretty fucking weird shift in the last 2-3 years.
There's a thing now, like, where people are more willing to wait for Disney Plus. That's a big problem as well.
Now, look, I would much rather.
Whereas before, like, you had your mediocre movies like Ant-Man 1 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
People would go to the cinema, whereas now they're like, I can wait for that.
And it's so sad for people of like our age group that grew up loving the cinema.
Well, we can still go to the cinema, and there's
we can still go, but But I think deep down you can kind of see that like that kind of way of life now is starting to kind of slowly die down. Not for us, like, but I'm saying is the generations that are coming after us they're it's more straight, as you said. It's more Disney Plus, it's more Netflix, it's more. They're not going to the cinema as much,
Let's just blame the TikTok generation, Thomas.
Dude, I'll fucking blame them all day long, because the fucking attention spans of fucking fishes is what they have now.
Well,
with those 30-second charts.
TikTok generation. I'm off to bed. So that's the end of our stream.
Well,
And
at least we're back now, kids. So
yeah, so 2 weeks from now we'll be back in the same place, same bat channel, same time, same grotty
and I
times.
and I will wear more wife beaters and yellow sweatshirts.
Uh, how do I deal with him on a weekly basis? Oh no,
You
I
love it,
can't.
man. You love
I can't. That's
it.
why I switched to 2 weeks.
My madness gives you something to do.
That is true. So yeah,
This is true.
I just want to thank everyone for coming back,
Yeah, yeah.
and delighted to see everyone here. And hopefully we'll see you all again in 2 weeks, and we'll have loads of content for you then. Tonight I was a bit kind of worried 'cause I didn't know if I wrote down enough on the schedule. Yes, I actually do
Oh,
write down stuff.
yeah, no. Do you know what? We've stated this before. You are the captain that runs the ship.
And
So
yeah, well, just thanks to everyone in chat and anyone who was in here already and has gone to bed early, like a sensible person. We'll see you next week as well. And yeah, guys, so the Culture Cast January edition out.
see you later, kiddos.
See you later, guys.